recovery. Once again the cross. They could shoot. And it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Pass over the right side. The shot and the goal.
Light thunderstorms. Tonight, the forecast is for a high of 74 and a low of 64 cloudy.
Welcome to this UPSL regular season 2026 matchup between Lakeland United FC and Shock City FC here at Bryant Stadium in Lakeland, Florida. I'm your commentator today, Mark Turner, here with the Veda Media crew. Delighted to bring you this contest from the West Florida Conference. It should be an absolute banger. Two teams definitely with sights set at the top of the table. Lakeland off to a hot start, just 4 games in, but already up in the top positions. Shock struggling a little more, 7 games in, about mid-table. Hoping to turn that around this evening. Lakeland United FC, your starting 11. Number 1, Daniel Mello. Number 3, Pedro Cidade. Number 4, João Almeida. Number 6, Marcellus McCoy. Number 7, Reno Ishida. Number 9, Mason Dalton. Number 10, Victor Blanco. Number 11, Leo Menzen. Number 18, Patricio Sandoval. Number 22, Vitor Mendonca. Number 33, Chandler Crawshaw. And the head coach, Pedro Ivo. And for Shock City FC, your starting 11. In goal, number 1, Ryan Rivera. Number 18, Hector Fuentes. Number 24, Andrew Schiffer. Number 33, Daniel Lopez. Number 27, Jose Valero. Number 26, Alexei Adatev. Number 30, Max Laframboise. Number 14, Diego Ornelas. Number 12, Max Moen. Number 4, Sebastian Ngeharna. Number 20, Neba Al-Zahiri. And head coach Nathan Ball. Well, as I mentioned, Lakeland United already making a march toward the top of the table. Currently in 4th place, 4 games in, 4 victories and a tie to their name. Shock struggling a little bit so far this season. Actually 7 games in already. 3 victories, no ties, but 4 defeats, weighing them down and anchoring them in 10th place presently. Lakeland United amassing a total of 10 points to date. Shock City with 9. The officials and the teams making their way out to the halfway line for the national anthem. We'll observe this with them and then look forward to kickoff in just a moment or two.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Impeccably observed national anthem. Now the two teams checking in with one another as well as the officials before heading to their respective sides of the field. The hosts, Lakeland United FC, I believe are playing in their away uniforms this evening just to keep me on my toes. Some rather natty black numbers. The aquamarine or turquoise if you prefer. Sky blue, I suppose. Accents. Very nice uniform. Shock City in the all-white. Looking a little bit, dare I say, LA Galaxy-esque. A little bit of a sash motion going on across the front and back of their jerseys. Very sharp uniform nonetheless. So Lakeland clearly ready to go. Just waiting on Shock City to finish their pre-match tactics talk, motivational speech. Getting themselves fired up and ready to go in this United Premier Soccer League 2026 contest here in the Florida West Conference. Lakeland United again in the all-black uniforms with the sky blue trim. We'll be going from left to right on your screen this first half. Shock City in the all-white uniforms going from right to left. Lakeland United, you'd suspect, come into this game as slight favourites. They are higher up the table and they do have some pedigree. Shock City, a slightly newer organisation. Haven't quite amassed the years of experience that Lakeland United have. Lakeland with a very fine history. Always do well in league play and more often than not show up in postseason as well. And I'm sure they'll be looking to do the same again this season. Lakeland on the ball now. Just gingerly moving it around from left to right. Trying to draw Shock City out. The ball already rather sloppily. Shock City now in possession, although it may only be momentary. Nice battling from Lakeland United to try and win the ball back, and they do. The feet of Mendonca. A tricky character, Mendonca. A lot of skill, a lot of technical ability. Certainly a player to look out for, number 22 for Lakeland United, along with number 10, the legendary Victor Blanco. He's an absolute dynamo. Agatrix. Most always has something to say about every game that I've commented on when it comes to Lakeland United. I'm sure he'll have a say again this evening. Nice work from Lakeland in tight spaces. Or giving goalkeeper Daniel Mello his first touch of the match. Out now to Stade. Stade driving down the right-hand side, tries to slot it inside. Not able to make the connection. Shock City able to recover the ball. Only momentarily though, Lakeland back on it. Now Shock City again back in possession. Straight back to Lakeland United. And it was the aforementioned Blanco there, just making the connection. And now he tucks inside looking for the return ball. It's not going to come his way. Instead it's deflected out. Shock City looking to clear their lines. But again, sloppy play. You don't want to give the ball to Blanco in the attacking third. Nutmegs. Shock City player. That won't be the last time we see that this evening, I'm quite sure. Blanco just drifting around, trying to get the ball in dangerous positions. Tucks the ball inside to Ishida. Ishida running into trouble. Getting a little handsy, referee allowing play to go on. Shock City clearing their lines. Nice work from Almeida. Lakeland skipper. Just calming things down and rolling the ball back to Mello. Mello back to Almeida. Sidade doing good work here down the right-hand side. The fullback pushing up, trying to give extra numbers to Lakeland high up the field. But it is rather compressing the field. Shock seem very happy to sit deep. So a lot of bodies for Lakeland United to have to work through. Can Victor Blanco or Reno Ishida perhaps pick their way through these compact lines? Good work out on the left-hand side, cleared out from Shocks. Going to be a throw-in for the Swans. Patient build-up from Lakeland. Not trying to force anything, just giving everyone touches, moving the ball around. Trying to draw Shock out. I want to look to switch the ball perhaps though from one side of the field to the other. Truly use the width, and this might be what they're looking to do here. Ball comes out to the centre of the park and out to the right-hand side. It was Ishida to Blanco. Blanco perhaps looking for an opportunity to shoot. Nice touch there, and it is a shot deflected off of a Shock City defender. And out for a corner. This work from, I think it was Mason Dalton. Did a really good job there of opening up his body, allowing the ball to run across his body. We're going to see a replay of it here. Look at this. Nice little step in. Ball comes across his body. Left foot shot. Right foot shot. He also looks like a handful. I mentioned Ishida and Blanco as being dangerous offensive threats for Lakeland, but add Mason Dalton to that list. First corner of the game. The Swans looking to make hay in the first 5 minutes. Whips it in over the goalkeeper. I think that actually hit the post. And then out for a Shock City goal kick. A second look at this. Over the goalkeeper in no man's land. It actually hits the crossbar. Goodness gracious, that only needed to be a couple of inches lower. And we had an Olympico and Lakeland United 1-0 to the good. As it is, Ryan Rivera very grateful for a lick of paint coming to his rescue. We remain goose-egged 5 minutes into the game. Good peppy start from Lakeland United. Patient in possession, but also finding a couple of cracks in the Shock City defence. Shock City just seem to be happy to batten down the hatches for right now. This really is the first time they've made any kind of foray into Lakeland's half. That is short-lived. Lakeland back in possession. His work from Marcellus McCoy, very distinctive looking player out on the left-hand side there. Very tall. It's a great head of hair. Very easy to spot. Very nimble on the ball as well. There's a couple of times you've seen him make his way down the flank. Seen that similar movement from Sadade down the right. Clearly McCoy offers something similar down the left as well. All tucked inside to Blanco. Blanco just surveying his options. Aforementioned McCoy. Is it down the left-hand side? Again, Lakeland United dominating possession. Shock City finally able to clear their lines. Now can they get bodies up? They do have 4 players in the Lakeland defensive third at this point. Or with Laframboise on the ball. Laframboise chips into the far side. Ball goes out. Unimpeded, it'll be a Lakeland kick. Lakeland again, comfortable in possession. Just taking their time, working the ball around. Trying to pull Shock City out of shape, but they're being very disciplined. That's a good opportunity, and it's a first goal of the game. Out of nothing, really. The finish from Vito Mendonca, and Lakeland United are 1 up after 8.5 minutes. It's a long ball down into the channel. It didn't look especially dangerous. In fact, it looked like it might be going out of play. It's across the goalkeeper's body. He'd like to have done better with that, Ryan Rivera. But when it came to Vito Mendonca, he made no mistake.
Goal scored by number 22, Victor Mendoza.
1-0. Lakeland United FC over Shock City FC.
United FC 1, Shock City 0.
It really was a seemingly innocuous ball down into the left channel. It just got done saying that Shock City were being very disciplined in keeping their shape and really compressing the game in their half. Evidently, they left a channel open there. And a long ball in behind the defence exploited it. There was still a lot of work to do, though. My money would have been on that ball going out of play, and instead it was cut back on the line. Again, Rivera maybe a little surprised that the ball was cut back himself. Either way, the ball found its way to Mendonca, and just a couple of yards out, he was never going to miss. Amida awkwardly scooping the ball back to Mello. Shock City with a throw-in. Deep in Lakeland's half. Long throw flicked on. Are they able to get on the second ball? No. Lakeland able to get a header, but still not cleared. Shot looking to turn and shoot. It was Neba Al Zahiri. Got the shot in, deflected out by Lakeland United. Shock City's first corner of the match. See what kind of quality ball they can put into the box. Can they trouble Lakeland United? Good ball into the centre of the box, and it is a header from a Shock City player. I think that was Laframboise. Perhaps Al Zahiri. We'll see better on the replay. It was Al Zahiri. It was a threat in the initial move. He actually won the corner, Shock City, and then got his head on the corner. Blanco on the ball, looks to thread it through, does get hit at the last minute. Referee decides to play on. As he determined there was no foul there. It looked like Blanco was caught late. He didn't complain about it though, so perhaps maybe he got his cleat stuck in the turf. It was more of a stumble than a foul. Oh, that's good work from Shock City though, down the right hand side. Winning themselves a free kick in a dangerous position. Nothing else there. The referee could have pulled out a card, potentially. There's some contention here with the referee. I was wondering if for a second if maybe he'd given a penalty kick, although the foul was clearly outside of the box. Lakeland United players checking with the goalkeeper, Daniel Milo. How many do you want in the wall? Where do you want us positioned? Dangerous free kick here for Shock City. Good delivery could cause all kinds of chaos. The wonderfully named Max Moon stood over the ball. And Moon shine with this free kick. Goes flat on the ground. Oh, it's a rather unconvincing shot. I think it was Al Zahiri. No, actually, that was La Framboise. I keep getting them confused. One's 2-0, one's 3-0. That is La Framboise chasing the ball back on the far side. To say, even though I do like the Shock City uniforms, a kind of sash effect across the numbers on the back does make it a little difficult sometimes to just determine what they are. Particularly when we've got somebody wearing a 2-0 and then somebody else wearing a 3-0, and they're both on the front line. That's my excuse anyway. I'm trying to remember now if LA Galaxy, who I likened a uniform to Shock's, also has a sash on the back. I don't think they do. It's just a sash on the front, isn't it? Answers on a postcard. Or I guess you can just drop them in the comments below. Either way, takes a second to determine which of those two is on the ball. Right now, it's neither of them because it's Lakeland United breaking down the right-hand side. And it's Sandoval. Good time to pick his head up. Slide the ball into the middle and essentially hit Mendonca. Lakeland United's second goal of the game. Excellent work down the right-hand side from Patricio Sandoval. Not only did he put the ball exactly where Mendonca needed it, he quite literally put it on his foot, so that as he was running into the box, there was no way he was going to miss that shot. Second for Mendonca. A second. Lakeland United. The Swans. 2 up over the Shock.
The score is now Lakeland United FC 2, Shock City 0.
It'll be interesting now to see if the Shock change up their style at all. They've been sitting pretty deep and trying to absorb pressure and counter whenever the opportunity presented itself. Battling there with Shock City, but Lakeland winning it back. Oh, lovely work on the left-hand side, little tippy toe. I think it was from Ishida. I think gets knocked down for his troubles. Suggesting there was an elbow involved there and that the referee should really take a look at that. The referee just decided it's a free kick. Actually, it's just throwing, not even a free kick. Sidade chipping it back to Mello. Then pulling out here to receive the ball out on the far right. Well, that pass worked earlier in the game. It led to the first goal for Lakeland United. Players not quite on the same wavelength on this occasion. Lakeland United trying to win the ball back up high. Mendonca on his hat-trick now. Hustling and harrying and winning his team a throw-in. Into Shock City's defence. Ball comes back to Dalton. Dalton scans and then decides to drop the ball in. Sadade. It's Ishada now. Ball back into Dalton. Nice little 1-2 work from Lakeland. Be a free kick there. Referee decides not. Ishida battling away. Wins himself a free kick. Victor Blanco. It's a joy to watch him play. You can tell he's a very mischievous player. Really good turn. Not able to roll the ball through, though, to a Lakeland teammate. So 20 minutes into the match, Lakeland United 2-0 to the good over Shock City. Lakeland certainly the favourites coming into this game. Doesn't always translate into a victory, and of course we're a long way from done in this match yet, but Lakeland in a very healthy position at this point in time. Nice work from Lakeland United. Shock pressing, but Lakeland sticking together. 4 players around the ball there helping to win it back. And now Ishida carrying it up the field. He has options. He has one less option now if there's a clip and a foul, but Ishida's going to go on his own. Not able to get a shot on frame. Disappointing after such a good run. Rino Ishida. Such a busy little player. I love the fact he can go out either way. Left foot, right foot. This time he cuts around the traffic. May even be utilising the opportunity that tumble from a teammate presented to him, opening up space on that right-hand side. Once he got there, the shot, unfortunately not matching the quality of the dribble. Nice work from Mason Dalton. The ball gets turned over by Shock City. Nice work there from McCoy, but the referee decides it's a free kick in favour of Shock. With a free kick just inside Lakeland United's half. Looking to break now through the centre of the park. Nice work from Mendonca. Nice to get on to the give and go. Well anticipated by Shock City. Themselves now are trying to break down the right-hand side. You're going to have to provide a slightly better ball than that to catch out Marcellus McCoy. Ball finds its way back to Milo, and then out the other side there's Sadade, but Shock do a nice job of choking the play in the middle of the park. winning the ball back, and now they have numbers further upfield. Can they make something of this? Sebi Gecharna trying to create some space for himself, but not able to really bring the ball fully under control. Nice spell, though, from Shock City. Oh, a heavy touch. Dalton. Shock winning it back. McCoy laying it back. Almeida, Blanco, McCoy. Lovely triangle to work their way out of pressure. Now Blanco aims to spread the ball out wide, decides to tuck it inside to Ishida. Ishida back out to McCoy. McCoy dinking it down the left-hand side. Well picked off, though, by Shock City. Dink a ball over the top. Mello wise to it. And a diving header from the goalkeeper. The ball out for a Shock City throw-in. Milo being tested at the back post. Oh, that could have gone in. McCoy put it in his own net. A moment of complete and utter panic. Completely unexpected. It's a throw down the right side. Winger doesn't really even hesitate. Whips the ball into the back post. I think it maybe hit Almeida, then bounced up on McCoy, who almost put it in his own net. Daniel Milo in the Swans' goal, spinning around like a top. Trying to determine where the ball is and what he needed to do to keep it out of the net. Lakeland United, uncharacteristically caught off guard on that occasion. Shock City could have potentially pegged the game back to a one-goal game. It was Lafran boys, the back post, causing trouble. Lakeland United live to fight another day, still leading 2-0. Ishida on the ball for Lakeland. There's too many bodies in front of him and rolls it back to Blanco. Dade just asking for it to feet. Blanco decides to go the other way, and that probably wasn't the best decision. I say that talking about a player who routinely makes great decisions on the ball. Kind of forced that ball into traffic. Lost a lot of his teammate, and ultimately it led to a foul and a Shock City free kick. Blanco and Dalton, very tidy in the middle of the park. Shock City snapping in there at the halfway line and winning the ball back. It goes out the right-hand side. Schiffer, who for a moment was heading upfield. Perhaps not wholly familiar territory to him, he decided to scramble back. Instead, Shock City looking for Al Zahiri, but Lakeland able to clear. Sloppy with the ball there. Vitor Mendonca had options to his left and his right. Ends up turning the ball over rather uncharacteristically. Easily picked off by Lakeland United. McCoy on the ball, picks his head up, looks to see his options, goes short. Blanco tucks inside, McCoy finds him. Really nice feet from Menzen. Ball back to Blanco, makes a touch, gets dispossessed. Oh, a nice improvisation from Dalton. Swans unable to hold on to the ball, Shock City back in possession. Schiffer looking for that crossfield. Straight onto the head of McCoy. Shock City winning it back. Really good pressing down the right-hand side. McCoy now being asked to show his wheels. He wins his team a throw-in. Shock again down the right-hand side. This is where the danger came from last time. That ball into the box, not as good though. And Blanco turns on the afterburners a little bit. Rolls one, tries to roll a second, and then interjects with a tackle. Referee decides it's fair. Shock back in possession. They now give up the ball cheaply. It's just pinging from one to the other, and that's surely going to be a free kick for Shock City. A bit of chaos there for a few moments. The team really fully able to settle the ball down. Got to give a shout out there, though, to Victor Blanco. I mean, we know him as being a very technical and dangerous offensive player, but he lost possession there. He didn't expect a teammate to go get the ball back for him. Immediately turned into a defender and leapt into the tackle. Excellent hustle from the Swans, number 10. Shock City now with a free kick. Might like to go to the back post again. Max Laframboise is an imposing character at the back post, and it does go deep. And they are surely looking for him, but it doesn't matter because Daniel Mello, grabs it and then drops it. And he asks the referee for the free kick. But I don't think he's going to get it. And I think that's Neba Al-Zahiri, I should say, who picks up scraps. Again, we see the replay. Long ball into the back post. Aiming for Laframboise. Mello gets it. Falls to the floor. And it is Neba Al-Zahiri who taps the ball essentially into an empty net. I think Daniel Mello in the Loveland goal can really have anything to say about that. Did a really good job of getting up and grabbing the ball. And it looked like negating the danger in the process. But as he went over the top of one of his own players, he lost possession. Perhaps he thought it was a Shock player and he was asking the referee about potential infringement, but there wasn't one. Just a mistake from the Swans goalkeeper. Saying a mistake almost feels a little too hard on him. He got his hands on the ball initially. You're dropping from that height, it's easy to lose your grip. And I think that's quite clearly what happened. Al-Zahiri taking advantage. Possibly the easiest goal he'll score this season. Shock City out of nowhere. Back in this game. Lakeland now with a free kick. It's likely going to be Blanco who delivers this. It is Blanco, left foot, swirling in at the back post. Oh, almost made a connection. Well, Lakeland putting up hands, asking for, I'm not exactly sure what. Good ball in from Blanco. Goes over McCoy, then hits. Give us Sidade. Both the fullbacks on that back post waiting for the Blanco delivery. Neither of them able to make the most of the situation. Can't believe the ball was too high for McCoy. There's a foul on the left-hand side. Referee saying play on. Despite the fact it's in the 70s here in Lakeland, We have had precipitation on and off. There's a ball going long, almost. Just having Daniel Milo scrambling. I think he knew exactly where he was. He wasn't too concerned. I think he was just trying to get back, try and stop the corner, which he wasn't able to do. Shock City now with a corner. We've seen that they are dangerous in the air. I'm about to admit something here in a second, and I'm very ashamed of myself. And I'll wait until this corner has been taken. And deep into the back post, looking for Laframboise. He does get his head on it. None of his teammates able to pick up that second ball. Laframboise again on the ball and gets fouled. Referee decides there is no foul. Good work from Dalton, who turns into traffic, but somehow keeps possession. And Laframboise is still down on the floor, and he seems to be in some distress. And even if it isn't a free kick, the referee has to check in on the Shock City's number 30. Who's now on his feet, limping gingerly. So here's what I'm going to admit with a high degree of embarrassment. I've been referring to that diagonal across the Shock City shirts as a sash. It's certainly sash-like in its positioning, but of course it's a thunderbolt or a lightning bolt or an electricity bolt, right? Because, of course, Shock City. Duh. Sorry. It literally just occurred to me. So I apologise to any Shock City FC fans who've been listening in and watching this broadcast and screaming at me, going, "It's not a sash. It's a lightning bolt." Blanco now. Can he come up with a lightning bolt of his own from outside the box? Ball finds its way back to Dalton. Smart play out to the right-hand side. Sandoval trying to create some space for the cross. Does at least earn his team a throw-in. Ball back to Dalton. And a good switch of gears from Dalton. Looks to tuck it inside for Sandoval. Sandoval cuts back the other way. Ball, to the back post, and it's palmed out by the Shock City goalkeeper. Wonderful acrobatic volley. Sandoval turns around, delivers the ball to the box. And I think it's a Shida. Wonderful technique. Excellent goalkeeping from Ryan Rivera in the Shock City net. I saw that he got his hands on it for a second, though. I wasn't sure it was enough. I thought maybe it would sneak in at the back post. But he did get enough purchase. He was able to stop a potential goal of the week contender. Lakeland United, though, do earn themselves a corner. It's Blanco to take it. Blanco to the back post. Sidade getting a header. Again, the ball going all the way over McCoy. So imagine if McCoy was able to get his head on one of these balls, it's definitely going to trouble the goalkeeper. Not on that occasion. It was the other fullback. McCoy doing a wonderful job there, though, of defending and winning the ball back for the Swans, who are now on the counter. Benson trying to put Mendonca through. Mendonca tucks it out to the left-hand side. Good tackle, and Shock City back in possession, swinging the ball out to the centre of the park, but Lakeland United able to intercept. Now, someone I have been really impressed with so far this half. 38 minutes in is Lakeland United's number 9, Mason Dalton. He has great feet, and he's very direct. He's happy to go out left or right, but he's going to be incredibly direct about it. Very hard to shackle and tie down. Definitely causing Shock City concern every time he's on the ball. The combination of Dalton, Ishida, and Blanco That would give you fits, wouldn't it, if you're in an opposition defence? Good half from Dalton. Good half from Lakeland United, despite the fact that they did let a rather soft goal just a few minutes ago. Halving their advantage in the process, and now they look to attack again down the right-hand side. That's a really good through ball. Not much to aim at in the middle, though. Tries to go front post, gets it all wrong. Don't hate the effort, good idea. Just not quite there with the execution. Well, if you're enjoying this game, do check out other UPSL matches going on throughout the season. UPSL, the United Premier Soccer League, is the largest semi-professional soccer league in the United States. Over 300 teams, over 15,000 players. Brought to you today by Veta Media, the best in the business. I love working with this production team. They're absolutely top draw. Make my life so easy. All the replays that we're enjoying, all the on-screen graphics. Just a high-quality production that you're seeing today, all courtesy of Veta Media. I need to let you know that I'm Americanizing that for you listeners and watchers. I would ordinarily say Veta Media, because it is V-E-T-E-R. But I know Americans do like that D sound. Ball through on the left-hand side. This is very similar to the first goal. Is there an opportunity for a third? Oh, cleared out by Shock. Oh, my goodness. And then missed by Victor Blanco. Almost couldn't get his name out. I was so shocked. Was it Blanco? I think it was Sandoval, actually. It was Sandoval. My apologies. Sorry, Victor Blanco. you may not have missed from there. That being said, Patricio Sandoval's no slouch either. Really would have expected the net to be bulging. And the ball dropped to him just a few yards out. That could have very easily been Lakeland United 3, Shock City 1, but Shock City off the hook. A great through ball down the left-hand side. Again, very similar to the first goal that Lakeland scored. Not able to get the quality on the cross quite, but the ball deflected back to Sandoval, and well, the goal was a begging. If you're a professional or even semi-professional soccer player, you're always taught in those instances, you can't dwell on it. You have to put it out of your head. You have to be a goldfish. Back in the game, focus on what's coming next. And just completely forget what went before. I'm sure that's what Patricio Sandoval is doing. Got a young baby down there on the side of the field. It's great, isn't it, to see them bring fans in that young. Get them into soccer as early as you can. Shida, some smart blocking there to enable his teammates to regain possession. Though I prefer to see him upfield, I do appreciate what Blanco does when he comes deep. And the ball's dropped over him there, and this may be an opportunity for Laframboise. But he has two on him now again. Blanco hustling to get back. Sidare winning the ball back. Dalton cutting across field. I was saying I do appreciate just how hard Blanco works for the team. He's devastating offensively. He's also very willing to put in a shift, to drop in, to get the ball off the back line. Just a dynamo. That's surely going to be a free kick and probably our first card of the game. Yes, it is. And as soon as this player turns around, I'll be able to tell you who it's been issued to.
Yellow card issued to number 6 on Shock City FC.
See if we can get that information for you at half-time. What I can tell you for certain is that there was a yellow card, and it's a Lakeland United free kick. The game is already back underway. Ball finds its way to Dalton. Dalton can maybe considers the shot, instead slides the ball out to Sandoval. Sandoval back to Dalton. Looking for a runner in the channel. He decides just to go direct himself, which is what I was talking about earlier. Love that about Dalton. Now Ishida does a nice job of plucking the ball out of the air, tries to connect the play out here on the left-hand side. It finds its way to McCoy. Back to their captain, Almeida. Back to Sadade. Sadade swinging it from right to left. And an offside.
This is what I'm expecting that, the next time I come to a Lakeland United game,
We're at regulation now. Heading into time at the referee's discretion. We haven't seen a board, so I can't tell you how much additional time we're going to have here, but we haven't had much in the way of delays or injuries, so I wouldn't anticipate maybe more than a minute or two. Long enough to score a goal, that's for sure. And it's Blanco on the ball now, and he certainly can assist in that process. And he almost found Sandoval. Rivera having to improvise in the shot goal does a good job. Rather unconvincing header out for number 24, Schiffer. Movement from Mendonca. Blanco comes short. Ball does find its way to Mendonca. Nice little tip off to Ishida. Ishida, they're not able to do likewise. But it doesn't matter because Mendonca's back in possession. Good little shimmy. Plays the ball into Ishida. Ishida tries to tuck in. Dalton, who gets behind the defence. Oh, that might be a penalty kick. No, the referee's decided that was a strong and fair tackle. Good ball from Ishida in behind the defence. Dalton tippy-toes his way through. Really taking the goalkeeper out of the equation. It's down to that last defender to win the ball back. And according to the referee, he did that unfairly. Minute and a half into stoppage time. Won't be much left of this half, I wouldn't imagine. Sadade, I think, looking to knock the ball back to Milo there. So it came into Blanco hot, and he just pulled it down out of the air like it wasn't no thing. Tidy player. Ball kicked out long from Rivera, headed back. Stock not looking convincing right now. Almeida wins that header, gives away the throw-in in the process. And that's it, half-time. Just a couple of extra minutes, as I had suggested. And at half-time, it is your hosts, Lakeland United FC, who lead by 2-1. The first goal coming in the 9th minute through Mendonca. Double the advantage on the 15th minute for Al Zahiri, or Shock City. Took advantage of a mistake. A Lakeland United goalkeeper, Daniel Milo, to half the deficit. Lakeland United, though, really looking dominant in this first half. Certainly could have another goal or two. Shock City perhaps counting themselves a little lucky, but they're still in this game nonetheless. An exciting first half. We're going to take a quick break and we'll look forward to rejoining you at the beginning of the second half.
Martin, in combination with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
That Motorzack goes round, he gets inside, and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Brad.
Out over the right side, the shot, and the goal! Martin, in combination with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
That Motorzack goes round, he gets inside, and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Brad.
Out over the right side, the shot, and the goal! Martin, in combination with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
That Motorzack goes round, he gets inside, and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Brad.
Out over the right side, the shot, and the goal! Martin, in combination with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
That Motorzack goes round, he gets inside, and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Brad.
Out over the right side, the shot, and the goal! recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot. And it's in!
That that guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Fran.
Pass over the right side. The shot and the goal. Marti, in combination with the recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot. And it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Fran.
Pass over the right side. The shot and the goal. Marti, in combination with the recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot. And it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Fran.
Pass over the right side. The shot and the goal. Marti, in combination with the recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot. And it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Fran.
Pass over the right side. The shot and the goal. the recovery. Once again the cross. They could shoot. And it's in!
As that guy Fran, he cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Pass over the right side. The shot and the goal.
Welcome back to this UPSL match between Lakeland United and Shock City FC. We're going to take a quick look at the first half highlights. First goal, ball down the left-hand side. Drilled into the box. Shock City goalkeeper not able to get his hands on it and tucked in by Mendonca. That was 9 minutes into the game. 6 minutes later, a fantastic run down the right-hand side from Patricio Sandoval. This opportunity on a plate for Mendonca. All he had to do was direct it over the line. 2-0 to Lakeland United. Then in the 30th minute, a mistake from Daniel Mello in the Lakeland United goal. A drop ball falling at the feet. Shock City's number 20, Neba Al-Zahiri, tapping into an empty net. 2-1 your half-time score. Fascinating contest between the heavily favoured Lakeland United, particularly at home, and Shock City, who've been struggling to put any form together this season. 3 victories but 4 defeats. So the pendulum for them very much swinging one way or the other. No ties to speak of. It's all or nothing for Shock City. This evening they're going to be hoping that it's at least a tie if they're able to claw this game back, or ideally a victory. Lakeland United in the box seat though, with the 1-goal advantage. As I mentioned, they have been the stronger of the two teams so far this evening, and certainly their league position demonstrates that. They sit in third currently with 4 victories. So it promises to be a fascinating second half. It's going to be interesting to see how Shock City come out. In the first half, they sat pretty deep and tried to absorb pressure from the Swans. It worked for them, well, all of 10 minutes, I suppose. They weren't pulled apart, even though Lakeland United went 2-0 up. Shock stayed in the game. And of course, were able to peg the game back, at least by 1 goal through Al-Zahiri. Lakeland very much a possession-based team, moving the ball around nicely from left to right, involving their fullbacks. Victor Blanco, certainly an offensive threat, but also doing a great job of dropping in deep into midfield to really orchestrate action from out of the backfield. Reno Ishida, a constant thorn in Shock City's side. Great first half as well from Mason Dalton. Very direct, very threatening. Just another attacking option for Shock City to have to be mindful of every time Lakeland United come forward. So in this second half, Lakeland United in those black uniforms with the sky blue trim, going from right to left on your screen. Shock City in the all-white uniforms with the lightning bolt, as we've since figured out, going from left to right in this second period. Shock City in possession. Doing a good job of maintaining possession as well. Wasn't the greatest ball out of the back, but they did a good job of maintaining possession. Well, just for a moment, Ishida on the ball. Plays it back to Almeida. Here on the left-hand side to Marcellus McCoy. Marcellus McCoy surely rivaling Max Moon. Shock City is having the best name on the field. I just love alliteration. Give me a first name and a last name. Let's start with the same letter. Very Marvel-esque, right? Peter Parker, Reed Richards, Bruce Banner, Marcellus McCoy and Max Moon. And now, Lakeland United on the ball in a dangerous position. Some good running off the ball. Not really making the most of the threat. And Blanco slipping as he tried to control a crossfield pass. I don't feel like Lakeland United really made the most of that opportunity. They did a good job of pressing high and winning the ball high. McCoy tucks it inside. A lovely touch from Ashida. His teammate, they're not quite ready for it, and it's McCoy again back on the ball, going all the way back to goalkeeper Daniel Mello. Still a balmy 73 degrees in Lakeland, Florida, despite it just gone 8 o'clock in the evening. Also a little drizzle as well. The threat of rain. Ball down the left-hand side. Well kept in from Menzen. Good step over. Menzen now looking to deliver the ball into the box. And it comes off a defender and finds its way into the back of the net. That was all Leo Menzen. Really good work out the left wing from the Lakeland United midfielder. I'm sure that's going to go down as an own goal. Well, you know what? I don't know that it hit a defender on the way through. I think Menza may have driven it into the arms of Ryan Rivera, the Shock City goalkeeper. And then he spilled it. And the ball found its way into the back of the net. Not too dissimilar to the first goal that Lakeland United scored. On that occasion, Rivera not exactly covering himself in glory in the Shock City goal too. Ball squirreling through his hands for Mendonca to dispatch on that occasion. This one, though, all Leo Menzen's own work. Excellent run down the left-hand side, some nice step-overs. And then a pacey shot through the Shock City goalkeeper and into the back of the net. Lakeland United 3-1 to the good early in this second half. And Shock City find a way back into this match. Benson's been a live wire in this second period. He was threatening just a minute or two ago. So Shock City did have a warning. That second opportunity there, we made the absolute most of it. Good takedown, it's Shock City from distance, not getting the shot on target. Really good work with the control, bringing the ball out of the air, but not able to get the shot on frame. Boy, down the left-hand side. Benson just dropping over to Blanco. And off he goes. Blanco with 3 options ahead of him. May not use any of them. May decide to go on his own. He does tuck the ball out to that left-hand side. Back to McCoy. A little timid from Blanco. He's always so controlled. And he was on that occasion too. But just felt a little bit conservative from him there when he had options either side. And also the potential to get a shot on frame himself. excellent player, but he doesn't seem to be quite as offensively bullish tonight as we've seen him in the past. Lakeland United under absolutely no hurry. We get this ball upfield. They're 3-1 up. Almeida out here on the left-hand side, waving his arms around, shouting for the ball. An interesting tactical thing that Lakeland United are doing there. Well, the referee's been called over to the sidelines. Maybe there's a sub about to take place. But as Blanco and Ashida dropped back into essentially the central defensive positions, that freed up the central defenders to peel off to the side. An interesting tactical move. Not one I think that they would be doing if the game were 1-1, but a 3-1. Lakeland United mixing it up a little bit. Love to see it. But for all those parents watching the broadcast or listening to us, we're dealing with students graduating high school, seniors heading out into the world, whether it's to the world of work or to college. I'm right there with you, folks. My baby heads off to college this fall. Going to play some collegiate soccer, actually. Very, very proud of her. Into a wonderful institution called Wartburg up in northern Iowa. Have a great reputation academically and also athletically. Really strong sports programs in wrestling, in American football, softball, volleyball, of course, soccer as well. So excited to see how my daughter enjoys that, but it has been a busy, busy week of photos and college signings and proms and all the things, and I know many of the parents watching this broadcast this evening will be dealing with similar. So right there with you, folks. Feels like every day just trying to hold back the tears. But it's a good thing. Anyway, congratulations to those parents and their graduates. Up and under from Shock City. The ball came down with snow on it. Lakeland United able to deal with it nevertheless. We can try and build down the right-hand side now. We see a scampering Crawshaw out here on the left, hoping that the ball may get switched cross-field. It doesn't. Now he's going to have to find his way back. Well, perhaps an elbow in the side there. Referee's indicating there was some kind of an infringement. Free kick to Shock City, nothing more. Almeida pleading innocence. The referee not buying it, but card staying in the pocket. Just a free kick. Minutes into the second half, Lakeland United extending their lead now. 3-1 over Shock City FC. Pretty dominating performance from Lakeland. Shock's only goal coming from a mistake in the Lakeland defence. Other than that, Lakeland United have been pretty much in control in most aspects of this match. You look at the league table and you see Lakeland United in fourth, with 10 points from 4 games, 3 victories along the way, and Shock City down in 10th, just 9 points from 7 games, 3 victories but 4 defeats. That really reflects the disparity that we're seeing this evening between the two teams. I suspect there are more goals to come yet this evening. Lovely turn from Rino Ishida. Beautiful example of pulling away from pressure, but then the through ball, not what it needed to be. Blanco trying to help him by winning it back. Shock maintained possession. Now they're trying to get numbers up the field. Work from Ishida again. Again, that's one thing you have to say about Ishida and Blanco. Despite the fact they're highly technical players, you expect them really to be facing up the field and be an offensive threat. They are both willing to put in a shift defensively. Gotta love that about them. Dalton, lovely touch down to Ishida. Now can he get a better through ball on this occasion when he decides to go short? The ball does find its way through to the winger. Good work from Shock though, nice sliding tackle. Sandoval in his tracks. Shock clearing, but not convincingly, allowing Dalton to snap in and win it back. Almeida getting dispossessed, but Lakeland back in possession. Ishida again involved in the middle of the park, but he has players all around him and probably needs a call. One coming at him from every direction of the compass on that occasion. Dade just completely slowing things down. Boy, out to Dalton. Dalton doing a nice job of skipping away from Jock City defender. Almeida going home, all the way to Mello in goal. Mello returns the favour back to Almeida. Skipper decides to go crossfield. Always a little dangerous, but he gets it right. Lakeland now in possession down the right-hand side. Ishida making himself available. Dalton likewise decides to go along with the pass. And now we have a foot race. Looks to cut inside. Good defending from Shock, holding off Mendonca, who of course is looking for his hat-trick now. A brace to his name already this evening. Tried to tippy-toe inside of the defence, but that was some really good, solid defending from Shock City FC. Mendonca is a slippery fish. Once he gets away from you, he can be really dangerous in that attacking third, but that was very composed defending from Shock City.
Substitution for Lakeland United FC. Coming off the pitch, number 18, Patricio Sandoval. Coming onto the pitch, number 13.
Nice flick from Blanco. Ishida in possession. Back to Blanco. The two of them orchestrating things in the middle of the park. Blanco with a little dink over the top. Beautiful ball. He's got two teammates running onto it, fighting to get a shot away. One of them does. But it's not going to trouble Rivera. Although had he spilled it at all, Mendonca was Johnny on the spot looking for that hat-trick. Good hands on this occasion though from Ryan Rivera. Wonderful athleticism there from Sandoval. Got dragged to the floor and managed to bicycle kick the ball to a teammate as he was being dragged to the ground. There's a free kick though. Ishida shadowing Dalton. Going to get the ball back. Blanco now in possession. Almeida's calling for it inside. A referee decides it's a free kick. Contact seemed pretty innocuous there, but evidently it was enough for a free kick. Blanco standing over it. No question about who's taking this one. Natural targets in the box. Sandoval, Mendonca, and McCoy. It was McCoy closest to the effort on that occasion. I think he's desperate to get his head on a ball. I mean, he towers over most of the players out there. And as I speculated in the first half, if McCoy can get his head on something in the box, you have to imagine it's going to trouble the goalkeeper. Very close on that occasion. Well defended though by Shock City. Now Blanco again. Stood over the ball, this time from the corner. Well, he was stood over it. Decided he didn't like that ball. I think they're asking for another one. So Victor Blanco looking for McCoy and co. It's a good whipped in ball. Shock head it down and not out. The ball comes out to Ishida, who tippy toes his way through the defence. Oh, one shot followed by another. Beautiful work from Rino Ishida. He is incredibly hard to defend at the best of times, but when he's in your box, and you've got to worry about clipping him and taking him down for a penalty kick, that must be an incredibly nervy time for Shock City defenders. You just have to guard him as best you can and close down the space, and Shock City did a pretty good job there. Ishida is still able to carve out enough space for a shot that went narrowly wide. Well, we have a yellow card going to Sandoval, despite the fact that I think he was fouled initially. Although the player that fouled him is now on the ground. And I think Sandoval, trying to retain possession of the ball, did foul a Shock City player. Seems a little arbitrary, though, just to give Sandoval a yellow card there. It feels like there's at least a couple of players that need a yellow card there, or nobody. But if we can maybe get a replay on that sequence. Usually when you replay shots and dangerous attempts on goal, but that was an interesting sequence. Might be worth a second look. We'll come back to that. It's Shock City in possession. Nice work from Fuentes down the right-hand side. Dinks the ball into the box. That's not going to trouble Mello. He's going to take his time retrieving that, and why not? Over an hour into this match, Lakeland United really in complete control. That being said, if Shock City were to score another goal, that could make it a jittery ending to this game. Well left from Almeida. Dalton going to dink the ball over defence. Good work from Shock, but it only goes as far as Crawshaw. Crawshaw hustling to try and keep possession, but Shock do a good job of putting the ball back and playing it out down the left-hand side. We have to cut back because there's only one teammate to aim at in the box. Here come the cavalry. Shock City trying to find a way back into this match. Ball out to the right-hand side now. Valero taking on his man. Does a good job of getting past Dalton. Not able to make a connection with a teammate with the ball into the box. Now traffic going the other way. Ndonka just running like a crazy man, not giving up on anything. Good work from Shock City. Great hustle from Ndonka, but Shock did a nice job of working their way out of that press. Nice one touch from Lakeland. Good battling though from Max Aframboise. More offensively focused in nature, but the number 30 for Shock City getting back to help his team defensively there. It looks like Shock City have maybe moved into a bit of a press of their own. They've got numbers higher upfield now and may have sensed this is their moment. Time to flip the switch and try and get back in this game, but they've lost the ball and Lakeland through Ishida trying to create something going the other way. There's numbers in the box, but the ball doesn't make it that far. Shock able to clear, but clumsy. And the ball comes back. Oh, that could be a free kick. It's a dangerous spot. Crawshaw still in possession, trying to work his way through. Now it's Dalton with a slow. Oh, what a wonderful goal from Dalton. I couldn't even get the word shot out before it hit the back of the net. Excellent work from Chandler Crawshaw, keeping the ball alive and trying to create an opportunity for himself. The Shock City unable to clear. The ball finding its way to the impressive Mason Dalton. He's been one of the stars of the show this evening. What a great example of technique. Any kids watching today that want to know how to half volley a ball into the back of the net, watch and re-watch that goal from Mason Dalton. Lakeland United 4, Shock City 1. Appreciate the lack of celebration from Mason Dalton too. Just hammers it into the back of the net and then walks away like, yep, do that every day. You know what? He may do. A player of that ability, he may do. I would be Forrest Gumping it if it were me. Lash the ball into the back of the net with that kind of technique, I would still be running. I'd be at the other end of the field and through the fences. A great show, though, from Mason Dalton this evening, along with Reno Ishida, Victor Blanco. We see flashes, quality from Leo Menzen, Patricio Sandoval. Of course, Vitor Mendonca with a brace to his name, still looking for that hat-trick. Getting into the witching hour now, though. We're over that 1 hour mark, and typically this is when coaches like to make substitutions, so Pedro Ivo may be looking to his bench, especially with a 3-goal lead. And Donker might not be on the field too much longer. Very casual from McCoy. Gets the second bite of the cherry. Able to clear the ball out on that attempt.
For Lakeland United FC, number 33 is coming off the pitch. Chandler Crawshaw. Coming onto the pitch, number 23.
Shock City haven't made it easy for Lakeland United. They've been battling. They've been combative. They've challenged Lakeland and made them work hard to break them down, but Lakeland have found a way on 4 separate occasions. It's hard to deny their superiority today. Really fine performance from the Swans. They've had to be patient at moments in the game. They haven't had it all their own way. But you have to say at this point, with just 20 minutes to go, they have found a way to get this game over the line. It would be a brave man indeed who is to suggest that Lakeland United are not taking all 3 points from this contest this evening. Do Shock City, though, have anything left in the tank? And they get another goal, make it interesting. They're in possession now. The Framboys seem to have moved into a more central and deeper position. Definitely one of their more talented ball handlers for Shock City, so I was trying to get him on the ball a little bit more and not have him be so isolated up front. Looking for the give and go, not able to quite execute that. Lakeland trying to clear their lines. Dalton, again, great footwork. Risky ball across field, but he makes it work. Lakeland not able to reel it in, though. And Donker losing possession, trying to win it back. Good sliding tackle. Again, 2 teams really going at it. No quarter asked for, no quarter given.
Coming on the pitch for Shock City FC, number 28, Antonio.
Proper competition this evening. If you're enjoying this evening's match, check out all of the games brought to you by the United Premier Soccer League. Over 300 teams, over 15,000 players, the largest semi-pro soccer league in the United States. Tonight's game being brought to you in conjunction with Veta Media, with Victor Blanco breaking down the right-hand side. Not much in the way of support, but he may not need it. Gets himself a deflection and a corner. All of the replays, all of the on-screen graphics, all brought to you by the production team at Veta Media. They're the best in the business. It's an absolute pleasure to work with them. We love bringing you these UPSL games. Plenty more to come this season. And post-season, of course, which Lakeland United will certainly be hoping to be participating in, and potentially Shock City too. Lakeland with the corner now. 72 minutes in. Victor Blanco delivering to the back post. It is headed by Lakeland, but not on frame, and Shock will have the opportunity to clear the ball. There's a foul there, surely. All out to the right-hand side. Not the greatest touch, but able to get a second touch. That one's not particularly stellar too. It gives Ashida a look in, but good work from Shock. But Ashida gets some support. Really great hustle from Lakeland United. You wouldn't believe they're 4-1 up. You think they were 4-1 down. As persistent as they're being, they just don't quit. It was Carlos Enrique on that occasion, bringing energy from the bench, one of the subs in this second half. Good work, though, from La Framboise. Tries to thread the ball through the middle of the park. Unable to connect with a teammate on that occasion. Actually, it's offside. Dalton in possession, wheels around. Into Ashida, back to Blanco. Has it into Enrique. Enrique trying to release Mendonca. Mendonca again, chasing down Ryan Rivera. You have to know that Mendonca's thinking, I want that hat-trick. Sure he's delighted with the brace, but nothing quite like a hattie. The distinctive blonde-haired Blanco back on the ball. Good give and go. And now he's looking to break through the centre of the park. He has teammates around him, but again, he may not use them. He does slot the ball out to the right-hand side. Trying to sat in Pless. Ball finds its way back. Pless with a dink off the crossbar. So close to a fifth for Lakeland United. Really good interplay out on the right-hand side. Very intricate stuff. Creating space for that shot. Ryan Rivera wouldn't have got there. Once again, he was saved by the crossbar, not for the first time this evening. Love that. Almeida just saying, calm down. Let's calm down, everybody. Very level-headed from the Lakeland captain. Calming and constant presence in the back for the Swans. I know as a commentator you're not supposed to have favourites, but I really do enjoy watching Almeida play. One of the absolute best centre-backs in all of UPSL, not just Florida. So less than 15 minutes to go. Lakeland United with what appears to be a very confident and defendable 4-1 lead. In good position to get another W on the board this season. It'll be their 4th. 5 games. It's looking good right now. It looked even better there. Dalton was able to connect with the ball and he's back on it. Oh, some nice interplay with him and Enrique, but it didn't quite come off. Would love to see a heat map on Victor Blanco. Wondering if there's any blade of turf that he hasn't covered this evening. Oh, that's quite obviously a free kick. Nice flick from Mendonca. Similarly, I wouldn't mind seeing a heat map on Max Laframboise as well for Shock City, number 30. He has worked his socks off this evening in an effort to try and get his team in this game. Couldn't even tell you what position he's supposed to be playing at this point. He certainly has put in his shift, though. Lakeland United back in possession. Blanco just cutting it out to the right-hand side. Winning the ball back. He has no shortage of options. He decides to go for a shot! I thought for a second that was in the back of the net, but it's actually behind the net. I don't know if Rivera even got his hands to that. It may have just flown out. I guess it did just fly out, otherwise it would have been a corner. Love it though that Blanco was mixing it up. I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, he's been fairly conservative this evening. I'd like to see him mine space, then utilise that by catching the goalkeeper off guard with an unexpected shot. That shot may have not been altogether unexpected, but had it been on target, that could have been very challenging for Ryan Rivera. Nice effort from Blanco, but was narrowly wide. A little over 10 minutes to go. Well, referee has called for a free kick and then issued a yellow card. See if we can get you a replay of that, because the player had actually moved on and we were following the ball, so I don't know exactly what happened there, but you have a Shock City player down on the ground and he doesn't look like he's in great shape. I think maybe it was two players contesting an air ball, trying to get their heads on it, perhaps arms were involved. But Shock City with the free kick. Deep into the box. Blocked out of the air by Mello, who then distributes quickly out to the right wing. Ball comes back inside. It's Blanco. Of course, being shadowed by Ishida. The two of them often in close quarters. Seems a little unfair, really. It's difficult to get the ball off the one of them. Having two of them shoulder to shoulder, maintaining possession. But that's what Shock City have had to deal with most of the night. That's wonderful work from Ishida, and he slipped the ball through for Mendonca for the hat-trick. Mendonca goes around Rivera, and he gets the hattie! And you can see how delighted he is about that. Wonderful work for Rino Ishida. Slaloming his way through Shock City's midfield. Then he picks the perfect weighted ball through their defence. Good composure from Mendonca, drawing Rivera, or tucking the ball away into an empty net. Congratulations to him. Mendonca 3, Lakeland United 5, Shock City 1.
The score is now Lakeland United FC 5, Shock City FC 1.
Really was outstanding midfield play from Rino Ishida. The way he cut through Shock City midfield and then to have the composure to thread that through ball. Absolutely perfect. The angle, the direction, the weight. Once Mendonca was away, you had to favour him against Rivera. No disrespect to Rivera, but Mendonca doesn't often miss in situations like that. He maintained his composure. Once he was around the goalkeeper, that was all she wrote. Good hat-trick from Vitor Mendonca. Special night for him, and a very successful night for Lakeland United. The victory all but secured now. Resounding 5-1 as it stands presently on the break again, and it's 4 against 2. Ball into the back post. Oh, it was Mendonca again trying to get on the end of that. Really should have left it. He had a teammate hurtling in behind him. He could have just side-footed it into the goal. Rivera would have been stranded. I said that was Mendonca. I don't know that it was Mendonca, actually. I think subs have been made. I think perhaps that was Yeshua Perdomo. In which case, I'm going to give him a little bit of a pass, because that would have been probably his first touch. It's coming on as a sub. And I'm sure he saw dollar signs as that ball came across the box. Excited to register a goal. Well, that's interesting. So the referee talked to McCoy, suggested it was a free kick. Nothing more seemed to be coming of it. McCoy walked away without seemingly complaining, and then the referee latterly decided to issue a yellow card. So I'm not exactly sure what all that was about. Anyway, the upshot is that Marcellus McCoy joins a few other names in the referee's book this evening, earning himself a yellow card. So it's all about pride at this point for Shock City. Can they get another goal on the board? Maybe a shot on target. It was spilled by Mello, but he did enough to direct it away. Not pretty, but effective. from the Swans goalkeeper. We go from a free kick to a corner. Hello trying to get his hands to that, misses it. Shock trying to improvise in the box. Mello ultimately gathering the ball in. Danger over. Some unconvincing defending from Lakeland, and particularly from their goalkeeper, but Shock City not able to make the most of it. Beautiful trap out of the air. Really are a joy to watch, aren't they? All gathered in on the left-hand side. Just to cut inside, just to find a teammate. It's good work, but ultimately not able to find a teammate. Build-up was nice. No end product, though. Ishida getting a little chippy there.
Substitution for Lakeland United FC. Coming off the pitch, number 6, Marcellus McCoy. Coming onto the pitch, number 12, Camilo Franco.
Well, with only about 2 minutes left, you have to imagine that Shock City are just keen to see this one out now. Run down the clock. Call it a day. They're still probing. Going to see if there is any opportunity to get another score on the board. The match, in truth, has been over as a contest for a little while now. That's not to demean the contribution from Shock City. They have fought valiantly this evening. Just don't quite have the attacking talent that Lakeland United do, and the experience as well, it should be said. Lakeland United, a very mature club. Some very seasoned and savvy players. And tonight those players showed up. Oh, opportunity there out of nothing. Shock are looking for a penalty kick. I don't think there was a penalty kick there, but the ball got turned over rather rapidly, and all of a sudden Shock were in behind the Lakeland defence. May have been a little bit critical of Milo this evening on a couple of occasions, but he did a great job of improvising there to shut down the shot. As unexpected as it may have been. So we're at regulation now. Once again, at the referee's discretion. Not much in the way of lengthy stoppages in the second half. We did have a couple of stoppages, so it could be a couple of minutes, maybe a couple of 3 minutes in this second period. I don't think either team really care to play for too much longer. Lakeland United's job is done. And Shock City will probably just be anxious now to get out of Lakeland, Florida. Head home and lick their wounds, but Lakeland may not quite be done. Excellent defending from Shock City. That was last gasp stuff. They turn the ball over again, though, and it's come to Ishida. Who uncharacteristically gives the ball away. Oh, Almeida with a heavy tackle. It wasn't Almeida, actually. Like it was, but I think it was Sidade. Again, Shock City with another sight on goal. Daniel Mello taking care of that one comfortably. I spoke too soon in suggesting that Shock City were already looking to the coach, mapping their journey home. They're still continuing to compete, and you've got to give them props for that. A couple of good opportunities in the last couple of minutes. Certainly would have made the game interesting had they taken both of those, wouldn't it? Now they're looking to create another. Certainly have been some changes in the personnel in the Lakeland United defence with all the subs that have taken place. And that does seem to be creating a little bit of uncertainty at the back for the Swans. Again, a little uncertainty in the back, but there was also a shove in the back. Lakeland United player goes down. Another yellow card has been issued, and it will be a Lakeland free kick.
Yellow card issued for Shock City FC to number 17, Eric Espinoza.
And that is it. Full time in this UPSL Florida West Conference contest between Lakeland United FC and Shock City FC. A final score, 5-1 to the hosts. Let's relive some of the fantastic match highlights from this 6-goal game. The first goal coming in the 9th minute, a ball down the left-hand side. Shock goalkeeper not doing the best with that ball into the box. Mendonca taking advantage of that opportunity. And it was Mendonca again on the 15th minute, converting a cross that he really couldn't miss. Just had to adjust his feet and take Lakeland United into a 2-0 lead. But on the 30th minute, Shock City were to shock Lakeland United. A deep ball into the back post, confusion in the defence. And Al Zahiri, Shock City, making it 2-1 at the break. But within just a couple of minutes of the second half, once again, the Shock City goalkeeper making a bit of a hash of it. Menson taking advantage of it on that occasion. The goal of the game from Dalton on the 66th minute extended the lead to 4-1. And in the 83rd minute, Mendonca finally getting his hat-trick. Ishira sliding the ball through to him. Mendonca did the rest. A final 5-1 score to Lakeland United. The Swans with a convincing victory over Shock City FC. I hope you've enjoyed this UPSL Florida West contest at Bryant Stadium. Victory for the hosts. Shock United live to fight another day. See a bright future for that club. But Lakeland United really turned it on this evening. Congratulations to them, their W and their 3 points. Thanks again to Veta Media for production of this broadcast. I've been your commentator, Mark Turner. We'll catch you next time. Good night.
Martin, Nico Palacio with the recovery. Once again the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
It's that that guy Fran, who cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Malcolm with the right side. The shot and the goal.